The pork barrel scam proceedings may take much longer to resolve compared to the plunder case filed against former President Joseph Estrada back in 2001. In this report, Katrina Domingo compares high-profile cases in the past to the current corruption controversy.
The Sandigan Bayan may have started to tackle the plunder cases against Senators Juan Ponce Enrile, Jinggoy Estrada, and Bong Revilla. But it may take a while before the court can make a final verdict. Back in 2001, it took the anti-graft court 6 years to resolve former President Joseph Estrada's plunder case in connection with wetting. But his case was given to a special division that held marathon trials, while the current plunder cases of Revilla, Enrile, and Estrada were raffled off to the Sandigan Bayan's 1st, 3rd, and 5th divisions.
They are still going to be subject to the calendar of the division involving the other accused in other cases. No? So that in itself will tell you that this is going to be a much slower and more deliberate process than we had in President Estrada's case.
Before the trial proper itself, the accused will have to be arraigned, and bail petitions will be tackled by the court, even if plunder is a non-bailable offense. During bail hearings, the prosecution will have to prove that the evidence against the accused is strong. Maceda says there is no telling how long a bail hearing can last. For example, the Maguindanao massacre took place in 2009, but the court continues to hold bail hearings for the principal accused up to now. After petitions for bail have been resolved, the court will hold a pre-trial. A pre-trial is a procedure designed to speed up the trial process by settling technicalities, such as the marking of evidence, before the trial itself takes place. But the pre-trial of the senators' plunder cases may also take time. The evidence against Senator Enrile alone takes up about 9,000 pages.
Just the physical act. How long does it take to pull out a paper, read it, make sure that the other side has it, check if anybody has objections or observations. Conceivably, it could take weeks or even months just for this pre-trial.
The trial proper will begin as soon as the court is done with the pre-trial. Maceda expects the hearings to be longer than regular cases due to the number of lawyers representing the principal accused. A legal rule of thumb is that the more lawyers there are, the more detailed the scrutiny of the cases and arguments will be. Maceda adds a number of motions can also be filed by both parties throughout the case. For example, Revilla's defense has the option to file a plea questioning the complaint against the senator after the prosecution submitted a motion to admit amended information.
And then here comes the prosecution itself, the ombudsman, seeking to amend the information. So in effect, it is also questioning the very same information that it filed. How could you have evidence if you're not even sure of the crime you're charging us with? That might enter into the picture.
The lengthy proceedings of the plunder cases under the 1st, 3rd, and 5th divisions of the Sandigan Bayan will not only affect the parties involved in the case, but it will also take a toll on the division's other pending cases. It will be up to the justices to manage their time and resolve the pork scam cases as soon as possible. Katrina Domingo, Solar News.